What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Takoria Shanae, and I'm back with another video. So, as y'all can tell by the title, we have another Good Talk video, and I have not made one in a year, I think. But, as y'all know, we are talking about why you should wait for God, why you should be patient with God. And this is my testimony for y'all. I believe y'all should hear this. It's very important. So I'm about to share my story with y'all. Share this with a friend that might need to see this. Save it for yourself. Come back and watch it later. Do what you gotta do, because this right here is very important, and I need you to listen closely to everything that I'm saying. The thumbnail to this video is a picture of $100 bill, and you're probably wondering what does this have to do with anything. There's a story behind this $100 bill, and I'm about to share it with y'all so that y'all will understand how does it connect with the title of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, share this video with friend, family, anybody who needs to see this, or save it for yourself. And let's get into it. Basically, last week I was struggling, and I'm telling y'all this because I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect and I don't struggle. I struggle just like everybody else do. So I was struggling last week. I was running low on money. I needed money to get through the week. You know, I needed money for gas. I needed money for food. And I was very low on money and didn't think I was gonna make it through the week because I was supposed to get paid the next week. When I first started struggling with the money, the little bit of money that I had, I'm sitting here about to stress about it. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I literally barely had any money left. I was very pessimistic about the situation because I did not think I was gonna be able to make it through this week with the little bit of money that I had left. Then I told myself, why are you stressing about money when you have a God that can literally make a way, a God that can provide you with what you need? And after I told myself that, you know, I just kind of calmed down and I just let the situation go, and I started focusing on what I could do throughout the week, and just all of that little situation I had, I put it to the side. And I'm like, I'm just gonna focus on what I need to get done and let God handle what I can't control. That's a good point right there. So what you can't control should not be stressed over. That is what God is for. He is going to take that situation away from you and handle it himself. But he's going to also watch how you're handling the situation. Like, are you giving it to him, or are you trying to do it on your own? And if you are trying to do it on your own, he's going to let you, just to see that you're going to fail without him. So I let it go. I just prayed every night. I'm like, God, you know, make something happen. I didn't say the prayer like that, obviously, because, yeah, no. No, I prayed over the situation every night. I mean, I pray every night before I go to sleep. So I added that into my prayer. But I just wasn't really worried about it. I just let it go. I was working throughout the week, you know, waiting for next week to come so that I can hurry up and get paid so that I won't have to keep worrying about it. But anyway, my mindset, ouch, I just bit my cheek. My mindset every day when I go to work is like, okay, 8 hours, get in, get out. And then you can go home, get in the bed, you know. I like being in my bed. If y'all know me, I sleep all day, which is bad. And I am working on it right now. But that's my mindset when I go to work. Just 8 hours, you got this. It's probably going to go by fast. Just get your stuff done. That's what I'm thinking every day. So I had work on Saturday that week that I was struggling. You know, I had that same mindset that I have every day that I go to work. I wasn't expecting anything to happen. I mean, I get tipped on a daily. Some days I don't get tipped, so I'm not even worried about tips. So this one family comes, I take their order and all of that, hand the food out, and the family, okay, so it was the mom, the dad, and then it was a little girl in the back seat, and the order was for the little girl, so they let her pay for the food and all of that. I gave her food. So basically, this is funny to me. So whenever a customer is just still sitting at the window after I gave them their food, no, I'm thinking like, oh, either we forgot to get them something, or they finna ask me for extra sauce. That's what I'm thinking every time they just sitting at the window. So I see the family, they still sitting there after I gave them their food, and the little girl was just staring at me, and I'm like, she finna ask me for some more sauce. So I opened the window, and she said something completely different from what I was expecting, and I was like, But my reaction was quick when she asked me. So the question she asked me was, do you believe in God? I immediately said yes with the biggest smile on my face because yes, I believe in God and I love God. After I answered her question, she reached her hand out to me and I look at her hand and that's what she hands to me. That's what I saw in her hand. And y'all don't even know how bad I wanted to break down. Like, I wanted to cry. In that moment, I was like, this is God. He saw that I trusted him with the situation that I've been going through, and he has blessed me. And I'm like, my heart is like pounding, like I'm shaking, and I just wanted to cry. But I couldn't cry because like there were customers behind them, and I didn't want them to pull up to the window and look at me like I was crazy. Like, why is this girl crying on the job? But I'm like smiling. But when she gave me the money, I was like, thank you. Like, y'all, I wanted to tell them what they just did for me, but I didn't have time because, you know, we have this timer at work, and we have to have, like, a good time, so I needed them to go. But I wanted to tell them everything that I was going through that week. Oh, my gosh, my heart. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I knew that was God in that very moment. I'm sitting here telling everybody, I just got tipped $100. I want to cry. Like, that's what I was saying. The point of that was to let y'all know that you can wait for God. It don't matter what circumstances you are under. Wait for God. Pray over it. And focus on what you can focus on. Don't worry about what's stressing you out. Because when you have a God, that is his job. He's going to test your faith to see, like, are you going to trust him in this situation? And I gave him my full trust. What can he not provide you with? What can he not provide you with? What can he not do? He make miracles happen. That is what God does. So I'm trusting him. I have faith that he's going to work something out. And that was actually probably the second week in a row that he's done something great for me. Probably the week before that, or it might have been 2 weeks before, I don't know. But I needed gas for my car, and I didn't have too much money for gas. I'm pretty sure I had enough to make it back home, but I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, I don't have no money for gas. I was supposed to get paid the next day anyway, that I had to go get gas. But I ended up getting paid the same day that I needed the money to get gas, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what can God not do for you? What can he not do for you? So, yeah, that happened. But this one right here, this one really just, because it was 100, like, I've never in my life got tipped $100. That was the first time I've ever got tipped 100. The fact that she asked me, do I believe in God? I knew that was him. But yeah, it does not matter what you're going through. Give that situation to God, because he's going to handle it. He will do it for you. That is him. But yeah, that's my testimony to y'all. And I knew y'all needed to hear it. Even sometimes it may take him forever. It may seem like it's taking him forever to answer your prayers. But God has your story written out. So he already knows what he's going to do next. But he wants to know what you're going to do. Like, how will you respond to the situation? And my response, I'm not even gonna lie, my first response was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm stressing. And there's no need to stress about anything with him. That was kind of like a reaction though. But then the response that I had was to just let it go and let God handle it. And he saw that I gave him my full trust, and he blessed me. You don't even have to do anything with like money. It could be family situations, mental situations, I don't know, like different things. It could be with your health or whatever. Anything like that, those situations can only be left up to God, because you can't do anything about it. And I know that it's his timing, because I literally went through the whole week with just a little bit of money that I had, and then Saturday is when I was blessed with the money that I needed. And God would never put you in a situation that you cannot handle. He knows how far he can go with you, but he wants to know how much faith will you have in him through that situation. So give him your trust. You have to really believe like he's going to do this for you. He's going to take control of it. And then, boom, you get your blessing. That's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I hope that y'all learned something from this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, because I got more coming for y'all. I'm trying to be more consistent. A little side note, my last video, I know y'all saw those glitches. That's because I edited on my laptop for the first time and it didn't go right. So I'm about to start back editing on my phone. I might try my laptop again and see how it goes. But if it does that again, then yeah, we're staying on my phone. But yeah, I love y'all and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.